Sorry everyone, I had to have my morning or first cigarette of the day. I'm behind on doing weight checks, getting over the cold. I don't even know what today's date is. Okay, what's here? Whoa. Hey, Carolyn. And Hamster Lover. And everyone else. I'm just trying to quickly skim through the comments here. Okay. Does anybody know what today's date is? I want to say it's the 21st, but I don't know. And I can't check on the phone without screwing up the live. 21st. Thank you. Got my handy dandy notebook where I keep track of their weights. I just gotta write down everybody's name and all that. So I intentionally had the camera pointing this way so that you all can kind of see that Ginny is doing okay to date so far. She's still eating and everything. I haven't cleaned out her wound yet today. I'm saving that for after we're done all the weight checks for the girls. Excuse me. Plus, I had to bring up the CBD because I normally keep that downstairs for the boys. So I wanted to bring that upstairs because CBD actually has natural anti-inflammatory properties, and I thought that would be perfect to help out with Ginny. So I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed for her ready to go and all that, which is lined up in the bathroom. There we go. We've got their names written down here. So I'm just going to kind of steal this nail, if I can, without breaking it. Cord is stuck. Come on. My cord is twisted. You know what? I don't think I need the cord right now. I think it's bright enough in here for now. Okay. We got a good angle on the scale. We're good. Just kind of tuck that out of the way. So I'm going to start off with the herd, and the very last pig to get weighed will be Ginny, and then that way I could just take the camera and proceed to go to the bathroom so we can clean out her wound. And I didn't turn off notifications, so I apologize. You're going to likely hear dings quite a bit. Let's move these out of the way. All right, Mama Tokyo. Come here. Don't make me chase you, please. Thank you. So here's Mama Tokyo. Okay, your fingernails are not super long yet. Oh. Okay, we're gonna work at that tonight off camera. I just don't have the energy right now to do this on camera. Okay, Mama, you're 1,243. And we got Savannah. You are 990 grams. Yeah, you can use some tipping as well. We're gonna do that off camera. Can't do it now. If I do their nail trims right now, it's gonna stress me out too much, and I can't be stressed out, so one thing at a time. Okay. Next on my list is Mocha. Where are you, Mocha? You're hiding. You're somewhere down here. Yeah, bottom left. Here's Mocha. Yeah, your nails need to be trimmed. We'll get that done tonight. If it's not done tonight, it'll be done for sure tomorrow. 1,130. Come here, Ginger. Oh, almost had ya. Oh. Sorry, Ginger in her senior years tend to get covered in pee a little. We're just gonna wipe that up a little. $942 grams. Okay, Ramona, where are you? Ramona's gonna make me chase. I don't like chasing, girl. Where'd you go? You're not who I want. Ramona, where did you go? Jeepers creepers. My child. The downside to having a large cage. There we go. Got her. Oh, child. Yeah, we need to do nails later. maybe after Saskia's live today, if I can recuperate enough energy, I might come live again and we'll do just nail trims. Okay, 1,113. I don't like leaving their nails grow long because that, I believe, is what happened with Ginny. I can't be 100% certain on that, but I believe her abscess started because of some sort of a scratch that she could have potentially done to herself. Or one of the others did it to her. I don't know. It's all speculation. Gotcha, Casper. And I've got this giant potato. Boop. Let's see. Yeah, your nails could do a little tipping. Please don't scratch up my wrist. It's already scratched up enough and hasn't healed yet. 1,371. Okay. Down here, lavender, you keep slipping away. Oh, drama. And you got something funky there too. Hang on. I keep forgetting I have baby wipes in the room here. Oh, you all senior ladies, you need to stop getting pee-pee on your butthole. There you go. You're cleaned up. $960. $960. Let's get winter. Not that high here in this one. Come on. Come on. Please don't scratch my wrist up. We got winter. Boop, 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 boop. $926. $926. Okay. Switch that around there. Just kind of move that a little closer. Okay. More Ginny, we're doing you last. Okay, we've got a willow potato. We've got a willow. $992 grams. Awesome. Oh gosh. Oh. I gotta have a drink. All right, Georgia. Come here, Georgia. Oh. Another giant potato. Hey, Shane. 1331. How's your nails? Yeah, your nails need to be trimmed too. Maybe we'll do that as a second live tonight. Whether I have the energy or not, we're going to do it because it's got to be done. What did I say you were? Okay, 15:30. Close enough. And now, Ginny. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, I can't reach all the way in like that. There we go. Okay. So here's Ginny. Here's the cute face you're used to seeing. Trigger warning if you're watching. I'm about to show what her current abscess situation looks like. If you're squeamish, please turn away or just turn away. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. We're going to weigh her first before I show you. $9.28. All right, ready? That's what our abscess is currently looking like. We're gonna go clean that out. I just need to take the phone with me. Stay where you are, don't move. There we go, okay. So, I'm gonna set the phone right here if I can. Grab my gloves. I'm gonna kind of shut the bathroom door. Hopefully you can kind of get a good angle. I cannot bring the phone any closer because I don't have a surface for it to sit against. Actually, stay. Kind of bring the glove box in here. So, first thing I'm going to do is actually give her some CBD, which is something I keep forgetting to give her. Do not pee on your meds. Oh my God, don't pee on your meds. So CBD is good for helping with pain and anti-inflammatory. It also helps with anxiety, stuff like that. So, I'm gonna change the glove. Okay, so in this syringe we have vitamin C. Because she is healing process, extra vitamin C is always a great thing to do. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I can't grasp you the way I normally would because then I'll hurt your bobos. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Okay, how about we start with the one you like? You like this one. This one is the Medican. There we go. Good job. Okay. Breathe. You do that. You go eat mashed potatoes. Okay. So, what I've been doing is I have unscented dye-free baby wipes. I don't have gauze. So I've been using the baby wipes. I've got the betadine here. And I'll just okay, that came out way too much. I was not expecting that much to come out. This is what happens when anxiety takes over. Okay, we could probably just do like that. Water it down, squish it. And then I've been just kind of just dabbing it in the area like that. So there is still some dead tissue that I could see. But I'm doing everything I can until Monday when we go see the vet. Okay. Breathe. I know, baby, you don't like this, and I'm so sorry. You know what? We're gonna just... No, that's a wet one. We're gonna burrito wrap you a little bit to begin with because I don't feel like fighting with you on live. She usually manages to get out of the burrito wrap half the time anyway. So this is the saline solution. It's a blunt needle to help me get inside the wound, but I don't necessarily put it directly in or not that far. It's more just to kind of help guide it. I know, baby. I know. I know. So I do 2 of those. Then I've got diluted betadine already prepared. So I've been doing 1 of those. And she really did not like that. I know you don't like it. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I'll just put that there. Then I grab another baby wipe. And I just kind of dab off the excess if I can. I know. I know, babe. I know. Oh my God, I know. I know you don't like it. I don't like it either. Oh, I don't like it, babe. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have a measuring tape that is safe enough to use to measure her wound. So, that part is not possible. Then I usually end off with one more saline syringe. Yeah, the blunt needle also allows me to obtain the saline inside the syringe much more accessibly. Okay. Then I do the baby wipe trick one more time. I know. Oh, I know, it's such a rough life. So, there is still a little bit of blood that comes with it, but there's not a lot. And I think part of that is also because, as I mentioned yesterday, I had to debride some of the dead tissue. And because she kind of winced and jerked away, kind of like what you've seen her doing, it kind of ripped at the skin a little bit, so it made it bleed. But looking at that now, and even that spot is starting to heal, she does have a bit of dead tissue up on the top part right there. But I'm not going to play around with that unless it shows that it's starting to come off. And as far as whether it's still draining, I'm not 100% certain. Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I checked on her. And then I saw something kind of drip out once from that area. But I don't know if it was pus that drained out or if it was because she finished taking a drink of water. She doesn't drink from a bottle, she drinks from a bowl. And so even before this abscess occurred, she always had like a bit of a wet chin because she drinks from a bowl. So it's really hard to tell. I'll read the comments in just a moment. I want to finish up with her here and not like... I can't tell. Is that just hanging there? Yeah. Okay. So that's some old dead skin that was just hanging on her fur. I'm going to clean out my sink and everything after. And then what I usually do is I'll take my triple antibiotic polysporin with a Q-tip. And this evening, what my plan is to do the warm cloth compress again. And that's actually how I got most of the dead skin from yesterday to kind of soften. So we're going to do that again later tonight. Come here, girl. No, I know. No, come back here. I know you don't like it, but it needs to be done. Now, I am not perfect, but I'm doing the best I can. I know. Oh God, I know, baby. I know. If I could give you a nerve blocker, I would, but I can't. I know. Come back. No. Come back here. No, come here. Come here. Come here. No, come on. All right, I got some more off. The good news is it really doesn't smell as potent as what it used to. It really doesn't smell as bad. That makes me so happy. It is extremely weird looking at her with this giant hole in her face like that, because it feels like a whole separate mouth is staring at me. And I know it's not her fault. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. We're almost done. I promise, girl. I promise. I promise. All right, I think that's as best as we're going to get it for now. So, I'm going to take these gloves off. Come here, girl. Come here. Can we quickly comb you? Let's comb your fur. You usually like having that done. Let's just comb your fur a little bit. Since we're in here, this is kind of the routine we've been doing, is that after I clean her, I then kind of groom her. She normally likes it when I brush her. Normally. There, good enough. All right, now, come here. We're gonna see if we can give Carol Ann a better look, if you'll let me. Not sure if you can kind of see or not. Good girl. Ouch! I deserve that. I totally deserved that. It wasn't a hard bite, it was just a nip though. Okay. Let's go put you back, girl. Let's go put you back. It's okay. Okay, 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 okay. All right, I have to clean up the bathroom before we go weigh the boys. So I'm just gonna kind of set that here for a second. I'll replug in the light part. I'll read the comments after, I promise. Yeah, it's been hard to keep up to par with everything lately because I've been so worried about Ginny. But then also the fact that I'm, recovering from a cold, which doesn't help. So trying to rest hasn't been easy. So far today's the only day I've been able to stay at home and not go out anywhere that I know of yet. Keywords yet. Okay, that needs to be washed. Those go there. There. Okay. That's falling off. Okay. All right, let me catch up with comments here. Okay. Rajni Bajaj. Yes, I can read that. Guinea pigs eat 80% hay, 15% fresh veggies, and about 5% is pellets and treats. Yeah, I wouldn't want two mouths. Oh my goodness. Trust me, people don't want me to have two mouths. I mean, okay, for eating wise, it might be great. But theoretically, if I had two mouths, that means I have an extra mouth to tell people off when they make me really upset. I'm joking. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, the photos that I've been taking photos every day. And then I thought, okay, I should take before and after photos. Because usually, even before I debrided the dead tissues off, the skin, like the wound itself, looked. Ginny just popcorned. Yeah. Sorry. Um, the wound itself, like, it looked smaller, but then after fleshing out, it looked bigger, and to me, it looked more irritated. But the one lesson I can forward to everybody, and it's a lesson I'm still learning. Sorry. Don't ever rely on Chat GPT or AI of any sort to give you medical advice. Now, I don't rely on AI for that kind of stuff. I've just been using it to kind of just to look up further information on like what to do about it. Hang on. Okay, I got too much stuff in my hand. I don't want to fall or drop anything. Oh, much cooler down here. Not by much, but okay. Scale here, pot here, phone here. Ow. Okay, let me get the boys. Okay, so the last time I weighed the pigs was March 9th. So like I said, I'm behind on weights. At that point, she was 958. She's 928 today. She's only lost 30 grams, which could be the difference between full and empty bladder. So weight-wise, I'm not concerned. She's still eating and everything like she normally does. So yay for that. Come here, Bowsy. Your turn to get weighed. One 92. Good boy. Come here, Mateo. Mister, you need to eat your veggies. You're being a bad boy. $1182. You are literally only 10 grams lighter than Bowser? What? Oh, that's not too much of a weight loss. Almost at a concerning point. Okay. I'm gonna set up the tripod here for a second. Actually, I don't even know what time it is. I don't want to intervene with Saskia's live time because I do want to watch it. Okay, no, I got plenty. I got time. We're good. Okay, we're gonna set up the tripod. Set it up here like that. There we go. Scale is sanitized. Okay, I can sit my little tushy down for you. Pull up the live on my computer. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I've already been doing that. So this is what I mean. Okay, between Facebook and YouTube, mostly Facebook with the irritating parts. I made a post on my Fitch's Guinea Vision page, you know, when I first noticed the abscess and stating, okay, we're going to contact the vet tomorrow and get her in. That didn't mean I was going to get her scheduled for Monday. It meant I was going to contact the vet. And then I did that, blah, blah, blah. And then there was like that whole runaround because I couldn't find a vet that would, you know, take her until whatever time frame. And at that point, the abscess hadn't burst. So I knew she didn't have a whole, you know, week or two to wait and then finding a ride to go 2 hours away, etc. So that's when I had decided, okay, you know what, we're going to sign up for Vetster and at least consult with a medical professional over video chat. Which she told me exactly what I expected to hear, but I still needed that extra guidance just to be on the safe side. And then so I made another post on the Fitch's Guinea Vision Facebook page, updating everyone saying, you know, okay, I called around to this vet, I couldn't get in. One vet told me, oh, we could squeeze her in Friday, but only if you're planning to euthanize her. Maybe they didn't have enough staff to do whatever, or maybe they had a new trainee in there. I really don't know the story. I didn't have time to ask questions like that. I just knew I needed to find a vet that could take her. End of story. And so anyways, I shared that post onto several Facebook groups. And every single comment coming in saying, take her to the vet right now. Take her to the vet. She needs an exotic vet. She needs an exotic vet, blah, blah, blah. And by this point, we already had the online vet scheduled for Wednesday. So those comments that were coming in were absolutely irritating the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. Sorry, irritating the heck. And those types of comments just kept flooding in. And then I had a couple of people private message me telling me if I don't get her to a vet, she's going to die and it will be all my fault. So you can imagine the fact that I'm, sick with a cold, trying to recover from that, trying to take care of all the guinea pigs, do what I normally do, and at the same time try and relax and rest so that I could get better, so that I could take better care of them. Not being easy when people are doing that kind of stuff to me. And so I've been on edge all week. I've been on edge because I get people private message me, tell me that my guinea pig's gonna die because of me, that I'm neglecting my animal, etc., etc. And I'm like, maybe you should follow the page. At this point, I have not really given any updates on Ginny any further in any groups. From now on, I'm only updating on my page and on YouTube. And I get it. If you're going to put yourself out there on the internet, you need to have a thick skin. I get it. But I'm sorry. It crosses a line when you get personal messages telling you that your guinea pig's going to die because of you. That crosses a line. I'm sorry. I'm coughing a lot, I know. Boys are fine. Oh gosh, I'm really warm. Yeah, so the towels that I've been using for Ginny each and every day, I've been washing right away. Excuse me. I am drinking soda. But yeah, so I'm only gonna be updating on my page and on my, well, I've got my own personal group as well, Guinea Pig Advice, and it has a smiley face at the end of it. I'll be updating on that one. And there's one other group that I help moderate for, so I might update on that one. But there's two groups in particular on Facebook that are absolute toxic. And I think even though there are some members that I am acquainted with, I think I'm still gonna leave those groups. I'm gonna just leave it and pretend they never existed. And there's some people, even on YouTube I haven't updated as much, but there were still a few comments that I may have misinterpreted. And that's partially because of all the stress with the Facebook world. And so I know Britta had left a comment on one of my videos or posts, I can't remember, but I misinterpreted that comment completely. So I do apologize for that. But I kind of want to explain where all this frustration and not aggression, but kind of aggression. I just want to explain where it comes from. Oh, no worries, Mina. No worries. I'm probably going to end the live very shortly, to be honest, because it's almost 3 p.m. for me. I want to relax a little bit before Saskia's live. And I obviously have people messaging me on Facebook, so the Facebook world kind of needs my attention for a few minutes. I gotta go switch laundry over. I'm gonna have I think today's a 3-load laundry day. I think. I can't remember. But laundry has basically been a lot more. I've been doing more loads of laundry compared to usual because I've been trying to keep Ginny and Georgia and Willow's cage as clean as possible, which means more frequent full cage cleans. And as far as Ginny goes at this point, even though her abscess area looks a lot better than what it did, I still have the appointment with the vet on Monday. I'm still gonna go to that. They may end up telling me, hey, this looks amazing. I don't know how you did it, but kudos to you. They might tell me that and just send me home. They may give me a prescription for antibiotics. I don't know. But at this point, I'd rather hear from the vet saying, hey, it looks great, you're doing good, kind of thing. I wouldn't call it a waste of an appointment, but at this point, I'm not going to cancel the appointment either because I'd still have to pay for it. So we're going to continue to go now, barring any major snowstorm that happens, which hopefully doesn't because I'm so tired of winter. Not my guinea pig winter, but the season. It's verified. But yeah, my goal is to continue with the vet appointment and just see what they say. I mean, at bare minimum, either they still have to help me debride dead skin off, or if I can manage to somehow do that on my own, like I have been, then even better. I kind of feel like initially I was really overwhelmed with it just because, one, the size of it and because of the location. Like, when I first discovered the lump, it was just coincidental because I pulled her out of the cage to do her usual nightly brushing of her fur or hair, whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what the heck is that? So I kind of lift up the hairs a little bit and I noticed there's a lump. And at that point, it wasn't like overly large, but it was there. And I'm like, that's not good. And I was like feeling it and I'm like, it's kind of squishy, but it's not like a squishy where it changes form. And it was like kind of hard, but kind of squishy at the same time. Like it's really hard to describe what it was. But then the next day, it got bigger. So that's when I decided, okay, I need to shave off some of that fur so that I can monitor and see what's going on. And that's when I discovered what looked like a little scratch on her skin. Now, that could have been from one of the other guinea pigs, or it could have been from herself. I don't know. But based on the location, if it was her that did it, it would have been likely the back paw for scratching from being itchy. So we don't know what the actual, true cause is, but that is my theory. I'm just going to call you 6176 because I can't really pronounce that. Good. I love watching your videos. I have 3 male guinea pigs. I learn a lot from you. Thank you so very much. That means so much to me. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. Bowser, do you want a treat? I know we're way off schedule because normally you don't get treats this early. But you can have it. You don't want that? Okay. Just don't be begging for it later. Because later, if I give you a treat, it's only going to be like a couple of pea flakes. Okay. other links from Facebook in your bio? Oh, you want me to put like my Facebook page and whatever, those links in my bio? I could do that. Initially, I wanted to try and keep my Facebook world and my YouTube world kind of separate, but that ain't gonna work. that just doesn't work. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, in videos, I do tend to try and talk slower and kind of like set the mood. Whereas when I'm live, it's just kind of like, hey, I'm live, this is me every day, and sometimes I talk too fast. That is totally on me. I've always been that way. Okay, well, hang on, actually. I could probably post my Facebook link right now in there. Okay, so if you do see that link, that is to my Facebook page. And then I'm typing it wrong. And then the second link is to my Facebook group that I started. And I mostly started my own Facebook group because unfortunately I'm still banned from Weakers, and that probably will never get actually resolved, and that's okay. I don't need a particular Facebook group to be involved in the community. But the awesome thing about my Facebook page is that I recently, last night, just hit 100 followers. And you know what that means? It means that I can now do live streams on Facebook as well. And I actually think that maybe I will do a live stream on Facebook tonight when I do my next clean out of her wound. And maybe I'll just do the nail trims like off camera. I think that'll be the plan. I don't want to overdo it. I know I don't have specific plans for tomorrow. Or you know what? No, I could do a Facebook Live tomorrow. Potentially. But yeah, the whole spiel with two of the particular groups on Facebook that I was part of is that I've been using the platform as trying a way to one, update people on how my personal guinea pigs are doing and so forth, but also to educate others. So the fact that I had noticed that lump with Ginny, it's possible she had a smaller size lump before that, and I didn't notice it because she's long haired. I wouldn't have noticed the scratch in the first place. But then it's also possible that I did notice it right away. I don't know. I've never really dealt with abscesses before. I dealt with a sebaceous cyst on Tokyo's head 2 years ago, and she's perfectly cured and treated from that. This is the first time for me, but because of how massive it was and the amount of pus that came out of it, it really freaked me out, and I was in complete, utter panic mode at the time. But as someone who is a mother of 3 children, even though they're not in my care, the maternal instincts never go away. So whether it's on an animal or a person, like, logically, if I had a pus pimple on any part of my skin, the logic is that you want to get all the pus removed. So, okay, I'll deal with that Facebook stuff in a moment. But theoretically, if you have a pus pimple, the idea is you want the pus removed. Because the pus is bacteria, it's infection, you want it gone. But on an animal or any other person that isn't yourself, you don't want to, like, overdo it. You don't want to, like, end up hurting them and doing more harm than good. Oh, my bestie is messaging me like crazy. 1 second. Okay, I told my bestie that I'm just finishing up a live stream and then I'll listen to her voice notes shortly. Just so she knows I'm not ignoring her. But, okay, I don't even know what I was talking about, but I'm gonna end the stream right now, guys. Sorry. I do need some me time briefly before Task is live. Uh-oh, trouble in paradise. Friendship duty calls. I will see you all later.